Hello everyone, and welcome one and all to the adventures of Yozora in Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. Today we will be upgrading Yozora's strength, dexterity, and vitality. And we will now be giving him well, we're gonna keep him in the outfit he's currently wearing. We shall give him the Kagemitsu G3. And the SPB Potassium. All right. Now we're going to head outside to the SBC Glocken. And this is it. This is the world of Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. So, with Yozora, we shall now walk up to Kureha.
What's the big idea making me wait around like this? You've got a lot of nerve. Now come on, let's hurry and get going. How about we look around this area first? Do you want to know about Gigio's setting?
Sure. Fill me in.
A long time ago, there were space battles in this world. Many cities were reduced to ruins, and a lot of technology was lost. This city, the SBC Glocken, was built from the remnants of a huge space battle cruiser, which means it's basically a big cluster of lost technology. Thanks to that, you can buy tons of weapons and equipment here. But you can only get most of the strong weapons and rare items through drops or quests. You can find strategic info on various internet forums, but you can only get the latest juicy info right here in the city.
And here we get some info on quest markers. So we've already met up with Kureha, so we're gonna walk around the SBC Glocken. Alright, Kureha, tell us what you know.
You've got me to show you around today, but make sure to remember where everything is. You can easily get lost in Glocken.
Hey, what's that you got there? An orifice? It's a rental, right? Those things are quite pricey.
I am a Type X, and I would never think to take my master's money.
What? This is the first time I've ever seen a Type X. Those things really exist. Wow. Can I take a screenshot? Whoa, real Type X. I thought these ultra-high performance AIs were just a rumor. How are they?
It's true. We're rare, highly advanced androids, just as you heard.
No way. So cool. How'd you get one? I'll give you 100,000 credits if you tell me. Well? Please excuse me. That's an Orpheus Type X, right? I happen to be a rare items broker. If it's a Type X, then you'll want 30 million credits. I think that's a fair price. What do you think?
30 million credits? That's 300,000 yen. I belong to my master and have no intention of working for anyone else. My company cannot be bought.
I'm not selling my Orpheus.
Indeed, master would never sell me.
That's a shame. Let me know if you ever change your mind.
It's always bustling around here. It's a good place to gather intel. Why are there so many guns in GGL? There are more female players than when the game first started. But still. This is a shop terminal. It doesn't have that many items, but they have everything a beginner would need. Hey, let's go over there. I need to go get some things. Why don't you have a look around? Please let me know if you need help buying anything. I'll show you the reality of the situation, Master.
The, reality?
You can't use weapons that are beyond your stats. You also need to budget your funds wisely so as to not waste a single credit.
You guys shopping? You can't buy anything greater at an NPC shop, you know. I have a number of rare items. How about I give you a deal?
My, aren't you a nice person? We'll gladly take you up on your offer, mister.
No problem at all. How much you got on you? Give it up. With your half-assed understanding, you're gonna get conned.
How rude. My analytical abilities are perfect, Mr. Number 2.
Mister? And why number 2? If you're that confident, then I can't stop you. But those guys have ripped off plenty of newbies before. It's fine for players to use information to compete against each other. But when a newbie gets cheated out of their credits, they're really left up a creek. We're all gun lovers here, having fun, playing some GGO. So why don't you drop the act and back off, okay? I've got the worst luck to be found on my Basalt Joe. Alright, you win. For now. For now? Sheesh. You're a real piece of work, you know that?
If something happened, don't tell me you were trading with other players. Something bad could happen if you trade with anyone who's untrustworthy. We were nearly tricked rather badly. Luckily, Master Number 2 here saved us. Mr. Number 2?
Oh, come on! That again? The name's Basalt Joe. You two seem like good people. Couldn't help sticking out my nose.
But it's strange. Anyone who loves guns surely can't be all that bad. At least that's what I think.
Oh, I like that. I couldn't agree more. It's true anyone who loves guns can't be all bad. That player may be a greedy salesman, but he's a good guy at heart. Now, sword wielders are the worst, especially sword wielders who are always surrounded by women. One dressed from head to toe in black. Whoops, I think I've said too much. You know, there isn't much in this world as uncool as a man prattling on. Well, I'll see ya.
I'm glad he saved you, Ray. I've seen Basel Joe's name in the leaderboards before. He's the very model of an upstanding, refined GGO gunman. He looks like a mister, but he's a good man. You're right. He's certainly got that GGO player feel. In other words, a determined player who's unpopular with the girls.
Now I think is a good time as any to... get some equipment for our team. So, Yozora. Shall wear the black swordsman's cloak. And Stella shall wear the Undyne robe. Let's go. Hey, long time no see. Well, now that I think about it, it hasn't actually been that long. Itsuki, was it? I'm glad you remembered me. But no need to be so formal, you know. We're probably pretty close in age. I've always been quite friendly with everyone. There are so many girls who think I'm hitting on them, though. Just kidding. Well, half kidding at least. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. Why did you decide to save that Arphasis when it's just an NPC? I got a hold of the video data from the tournament and had a look at some of the participants' battles. It looked like you were ready to fight Kirito, but you didn't. You moved to protect that Arphasis unit. I know it's an incredibly rare item, but you wouldn't have been able to get it if you had been killed. Does that mean it was registering you as its master even then? Out of everyone in the tournament, you are the one I understand the least. Why, I wonder? I don't like sentimental stories, but I feel drawn to yours. Could you please tell me why? Kirito asked me the same thing. Huh. So he was interested in the same thing as me. Well, I suppose he was there when it happened. So why did you tell him? I just did it without thinking. So you just moved on reflex without a reason? Excuse me. I should apologize first. I just really wanted to know. Thank you for answering without any lies or exaggerations. You're a good person.
There you are, Master. Kureha was looking for you.
Oh, were you in the middle of something? Please excuse me until we meet again.
That covers most of the SBC Glocken's shops. There was a weird guy too, but it's a pretty interesting place, wouldn't you say? There are a lot of kinds of shops and information brokers, but I think it's more fun to look for those yourself. We only went around once, but we sure walked a lot. What shall we do now? Go to a cafe or something? You have a message, Master. It's from Kirito.
I see.
Getting used to GGO? I'm sending you my home address. You should come over when you have time.
Kureha and your Arphasis are invited too, of course. Austin and the others won't stop asking me to invite you over. We'd really love to have you visit sometime soon.
Sounds good to me. Let's head over there now.
Alright. Looks like it's as good a time as any to visit Kirito.
Have you seen anyone around here who looks like they really know what they're doing? Let me know if you find someone.
Right. So now we shall enter Kirito's apartment.
We're here. Is everyone around? Greetings, everyone. Come on in. You didn't get too lost, I hope.
Hey, Yozora! Great timing. Everyone else just got here. At least, at that last party, we never really had any proper introductions. So how about we have everyone introduce themselves now?
Alright, I'll go first. I'm Lisbeth. In GGO, I specialize in weapon modifications. Let me know if you want any weapons made stronger. You'll still have to pay me, though.
Fleecing the newbies, are ya? You guys will have to be careful or she might take you for a ride.
Hey, I'm not like those other shopkeepers. I'm an artisan. Besides, my prices are always reasonable. I'm Lifa. I have a feeling we're gonna get along just fine. I specialize in, well, flying through the skies faster than anyone else. Flying around the skies? Oh, are you talking about ALO? That's right. We all used to play this fantasy VR MMO called Alfheim Online. Players can become fairies and fly freely through the skies. Of course, this world of guns is pretty fun too. I know how you feel, Lifa. I've only used swords and magic up until recently, so this game is pretty refreshing. I'm Silica, and this is my friend Pina. Isn't Pina one of those newly implemented pets? They're pretty rare. I'm amazed you got one already. Oh, Pina came with me when I converted over. Pina is rare, but not a native of Gunscale Online. Even so, you don't see many people running around with their pets here. Pets don't help out in battles, though, so most GGO players prefer to use their money on useful battle items.
Sheesh. You're telling me when real money's involved, in-game costs go through the roof. Even I've thought maybe I can skip lunch so I can buy this ammo, but it all adds up.
That's true. Even trying to get rare drops can cost you a lot. GGO players will take any weapon, as long as it's rare. And pets are incredibly expensive. They seem to be more for the high-level players. Something like post-in-game content. Now that you mention it, I get the feeling Pina's been eating more than usual. Are you really that hungry, Pina? I'm sorry. I'll cover the cost of Pina's food. So let's hang out some more. It's been nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
And this is... Xenon. I guess my specialty is sniping. Nice to meet you. Xenon is the top-ranking sniper in the game. She can hit a target from a distance of 3,000 meters. 3,000 meters? That's impossible! Don't snipers normally have a range of 1,000 meters? Yes, unless you compensate with player skills. It's truly nearly impossible feat. So cute. I didn't know there were avatars this little. I'd heard there were female avatars about 150 centimeters, but still. Hi, I'm Yui. You're the people who fought with my mama and papa before, right?
Your papa? Oh, yeah, Yui is Asuna's daughter, and mine as well. You and Asuna are married?
Hey, it's rude to ask about the real world. Then again, I'm curious too.
Let me just say that I'm not old enough to be called Mr. yet. Not even close.
Hey, Kirito, why don't you just tell them?
Alright, I guess it's okay. The truth is, Yui is an AI who's logging in from outside the game. Obviously, we need to keep this a secret from the administrators.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. So Yui isn't human. Yeah, she looks human, but she's an AI just like the ARPASYS units. She looks just like any other GGO player, as long as you and only look at her stats.
We had to make a new GGO player account to get her in here, so we still have to pay the monthly subscription fees.
I see. I didn't realize such things were even possible. I suppose it makes you a mentor of sorts as the older AI. I hope you teach me everything you can. Of course, ARPASYS. I'm sure we'll be friends in no time. We met Yui in another game we used to play. Ever since then, she's become our precious little child. I see. I was surprised when you said she was an AI, but she's actually a member of your family. Nice to meet you, Yui. Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Oh, yeah, Asuna and I are married too. Well, at least in the system for another game we played.
I wish GGO had a marriage system too.
Yeah, but it's not really that type of a game.
Hey, are you going to introduce us or what?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Hey, Kirito! What's going on? You've been treating us like crap from the start, man! Sorry. This big guy is Ayu.
Nice to meet you. Sorry for asking you to sell your weapon to me before. By the way, did you see the announcement from Zaskar about the UFG? Looks like they're going to implement it as a rare weapon pretty soon. And I plan to get one as soon as I can, so why don't you fill me in?
Saving the best to last, the leading star, the name's Klein. I'm the heart and soul of the group, the one everyone looks up to, the mood maker. I just can't keep the ladies of GGO off me. Their gazes follow me madly figure wherever I go. And they're in luck because I'm on the lookout for a new girlfriend.
Klein, I can't believe you. Why'd you have to make everything so awkward? Seriously, this is just painful.
Gee, thanks. Can you stop that? Your icy stare's starting to freak me out, Xenon. Well, everyone's here. We have a couple of other friends too. But we can introduce them to you next time.
What's your squadron called, Kirito?
I haven't made one. We just form a party whenever we want to go hunting. We've known each other for so long that we don't need to use the squadron system. You guys must be really close. Yeah, we've played a lot of games together, but they've all been fantasy games with swords and magic. We've always been interested in gun games like GGO, so we decided to stick together and convert over.
But don't you use a sword here too, Kirito?
I use a gun too, although it's just my secondary weapon.
Yeah, okay, sure. But you still haven't gotten to the point, Kirito.
Oh, right. It hasn't been that long since you started GGO. We'll explain the system and skills to you.
That party the other day was a lot of fun. I think everyone would love to get to know you better. We'd love to talk some more. Isn't this great, Yozora? There are quite a few unique systems in GGO, so you could learn a lot from these guys.
Our friends are all here in the city, so if you see someone, be sure to strike up a conversation. You might learn something interesting. I'll show you around Glocken. This city is like a labyrinth after all. I'll show you all the weird shops and back alleys.
Sorry, I already showed Yozora around. Although, I don't know any weird shops.
Oh, really? Oh man, I don't have any crafting skills either. Oh, how about we go to the casino? We can make a killing on a certain game right now.
Kirito, come on, don't get them involved in that stuff.
You're right. Okay, then what if we went to the governor's office?
I already did the whole tour.
Then how about I show you how to use the terminals in there? That's how you accept quests and enter tournaments. Great, it's decided then. I'll show you how it works.
So, here at the governor's office, there are quest terminals where you can accept quests. Plus, there are teleporters that take you out into the field. Before the big update, you had to take the time to register through a terminal. But now you can use the Arphasis units. It's easy to check specifications now that you can talk to them. So, first of all, at that desk you can accept co-op quests. Those are quests where you form a party and battle strong enemies.
I might need to level up some more first.
Don't be so worried. I'd be happy to go with you. Why don't you invite me to your party? You can use that terminal to purchase weapons and ammo or to accept quests. Since I use photon swords, I haven't had many problems running out of bullets, but you should be careful. If you talk to that Arphasis unit, it'll tell you your bounty rank. You get a bounty according to how you perform when you complete a battle out in the field. You can receive your bounty when you return to the SBC Glocken. The higher your bounty rank, the more perks you get. So after you slay some monsters and get some items, take the initiative and talk to the Arphasis unit. And by take the initiative, I just mean you need to go over there and talk to her normally. I don't mean you need to hit on her like Klein.
I doubt Klein's gonna get anywhere with that.
My friend said it's the exact same thing. But this is Klein we're talking about. Anything could happen. Those are the basic features of the governor's office. You've got nothing to lose by doing your share of quests. Oh, here comes Sinon and the others. Why not say hi? They'll gladly answer any questions you might have. Everyone's ready to help. Right. Now we get to talk with the members of Kirito's motley crew. Come on, girl. I'm not asking for much. I just want your phone number. I am terribly sorry, but I cannot comply with that request. You can't? Then how about going out for coffee? Welcome. How can I help you? She's really playing hard to get, but I like that. Come on, I'm not giving up, so why not tell me your phone number? I am terribly sorry, but I cannot comply with that request. What in the world is Klein doing?
I don't have the slightest clue.
Hey, Yozora, maybe we should pretend we didn't see that and just head back home.
You guys were already here? What the hell? You should have said something. Yeesh.
It was rather hard to say anything to you, to be quite honest. What were you even doing?
Well, you children wouldn't understand. This is, I guess you'd call it adult communication.
What kind of adult hits on NPCs? Obviously, you can't pick up on an NPC. You moron.
What the hell are you talking about? If I do this 1,000 times, an event might trigger.
1,000 times?
Hey, it happens in games sometimes. See? Yozora understands. I'll let you in on a secret. I'm about to tell you something about the Arphasis units. The official name for them is Arpha System. An Arpha is short for Artificial Financial Advisor. See what I'm getting at here? They deal with money and stuff. They're AIs that help players manage their finances and items. Well, this is all second-hand info, of course. I've talked to this babe 500 times so far and memorized her every word.
Yikes, 500 times? You gotta be kidding me.
Of course, there are plenty different types of Arphasis units. Your Arphasis is a pretty rare one.
Naturally, I am a Type X, after all. Those other Arphasis units cannot begin to compare to me.
Well, that's what everyone says. So the Type A's would be the ones you can rent. You need an Arphasis unit for certain quests, so I think they cover that. Then there are the Type B's. They have limited functionality and are normally used as receptionists, like this foxy lady here.
Of course, she isn't going to give you her personal details if she only has limited functionality.
Oh, stop right there! I believe in miracles. The 1000th time will vindicate me! Huh? You want to know why I'm so passionate about this? Well, Arphasis units seem to have this cool beauty about them. But your Arphasis is a lot more interesting. It's less of an Arphasis and more of an airhead.
Excuse me, I'll have you know that I have plenty of cool beauty myself.
Let's just go. This is where we can get some new outfits from this metal trainer, as well as a few disguises. Yeah, just doing a little looking around. Seeing what's what. I gotta get the soldier's uniform. Now we shall talk with Sinon.
Hey, Yozora, know anything about bounties?
I don't really know the details.
Some players in GTO have bounties on their heads. Want to try hunting some of them down with me? I think it's perfect for determining how good you are, or seeing how good you become.
I don't know if I'd be good at it.
It's a totally different kind of rush compared to fighting normal enemies. I think you'll get hooked on it. You can check on the latest bounties in the lobby of the governor's office. It might not be bad to ask some of the PvP squads too. PvP play is where GGO really shines. See you around.
Right. Now we shall speak with Lifa.
Hey, have you heard about medals yet?
I have not.
You get them when you're fighting style. What gets assessed? There are a bunch of different types, so try it out and see what you can get. Hello! You both look like you're in a good mood. What were you talking about? Oh, hey Silica, you're just in time. We were talking about medals. The more people you're with, the more medals you can collect. We should go out and collect some more sometime, Silica. Yes, I would love that. Peanut and I will try extra hard. This is perfect timing, because there's an item I want to trade my medals for.
You can get items for them?
Yes, you can trade your medals for items. Items aren't the only things you can trade for, though. You can also trade medals for skill points. That's right. Being able to obtain skill points is super important, so keep that in mind. You can trade in your medals at a desk inside the governor's office. Go have a look once you've made some medals.
Here we get info about medals and medal item exchange. Now we shall speak with the remaining members of Kirito's band of warriors.
Kirito! Woohoo! It's Kirito! I'm so glad I ran into you. Snuggle time!
Hey, Straya, get off me!
Oh, come on. What's the matter? You know I love you. Straya, there are other people here, so calm down. You're making everyone blush. It's fine to be friendly with people, but it'll be really bad if Asuna sees you.
Give me a break, Yuki.
So what's up, Kirito? We were just heading back from a hunt.
Oh, this is the person I told you about. The player who got the Arphasis. Nice to meet you. I'm Yozora.
Wow! You snatched a treasure right from under Kirito's nose. Nice to meet you. I'm Philia. I'm a treasure hunter and I've been hoping to get my very own Arphasis Type X, but it's been really difficult. As to be expected, it's not easy for one to acquire Type X. You have to be prepared to work long and hard for it. Hey there, I'm Straya. Any friend of Kirito's is a friend of mine. I hope we can become close friends. I met you before at Asuna's party. Let me introduce myself again. I'm Yuki. Hey, you've got an interesting gun there. How does it work? Would you let me test it out? Jeez, didn't you just go on a hunt, Yuki? I'm Rain, by the way. I'm a little busy right now in the real world, so I don't log in that often. But feel free to say hello if you see me out and about. I heard Kirito and Asuna made some new friends. I've been really looking forward to meeting you. Yeah, me too. So if you're ever in trouble, let me know. I'll be glad to lend you a helping hand.
I'll be sure to take you up on your offer. I think they want to join your party. I'm sure you can learn a lot from them. They'll be really helpful in future fights and exploration. You should chat with them whenever you get the chance. Right. Now we shall pull back to the urban district of the SBC Glocken.
Hey there, Yozora. Have you encountered any crazy contraptions inside the dungeons yet?
That's how I met Stella.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, sometimes they lead you right to treasure. That's why a good treasure hunter never leaves a contraption untouched. Some contraptions even trigger alerts on your UFG. And if memory serves, there are some full-blown treasure hunting quests out there. What? You want to go on one? Then you should form a treasure hunting squadron and accept a quest. Yeah, you might even get a rare item out of it. Would you want to join me and Rain on a treasure hunt sometime? We might get some killer items out if it all goes well.
That sounds like a good idea.
Awesome! I can't wait! You just want to drop everything and go right now!
We get info on treasure quests. And now we shall talk to this girl right here.
Kirito. Hey, is that you, Premier? Let me introduce you to my new friends. Hello, I'm Kureha. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm Premier. Kirito, what's the difference between companions, friends, wives, and lovers? Which are ranked higher? Which are ranked lower?
Hang on a second, Premier! Yozora! Please don't look at her like that! She's an AI kinda like Yui. She was an NPC in another game we used to play.
An NPC? How did an NPC from another game get here? Kirito, don't tell me you...
It's not like I broke any laws or etiquette. I just happen to know one of the developers of that game. SAO, that is. Remember when I told you how I brought Yui to a GGO as a player? Well, I also sent Premier here as one.
That's right. Kirito granted my wish to be with him.
What's that supposed to mean? No comment. Can you please just not ask me with that serious look on your face?
Well, it's a little obvious. To put it simply, Premier is in love with Kirito. You are not mistaken in that statement.
In other words, Premier is just like any other player. She can move around freely and even fight. Which reminds me, Premier. What were you doing today?
I was just going on a walk. This world is so different from SAO. It is quite different. Fascinating. I wanted to see what it's like out here. Yozora, please call me when you form a party.
I'll be sure to do that.
Please let me be one of your friends. Good tidings. Are you familiar with encouragement actions?
Never heard of them.
Encouragement actions create joy. Joy in everyone. Successful encouragement actions also increase your metal gauge. I recommend you try encouraging people. I'm convinced that nothing bad will happen.
I'll try to be encouraging.
I will continue to learn many new things and convey them to you.
All right. Now we shall head down this staircase, whilst Stella struggles to keep up with me.
Hey there, looking for something? I got info on quests, items, skills, and dungeons. Whatever you're in the market for. You can ask me anytime you're in a bind. Of course, nothing's free.
Who are you?
'Cause I like ya. First time's on the house. Consider this a sample. The name's Argo and I'm an info broker. And any more info than that's gonna cost you. For example, the reason behind my whiskers, that'll cost you 10 million yen. I guess it means I don't really want to sell that info, but you know who you are, Yozora. Surprise! I heard about you from Keyboy. I've known that kid for a while now. But even before you told me about you, word of you and your droid was going around Glocken. I just had to come and check you out for myself. Figured you might become one of my regulars, so I came to say hi. You're the newbie who got that ARF Assist Type X and an unimplemented weapon, ain't ya? And thanks to that, any info on you fetches a good price. But you got nothing to worry about. All I need is your name and basic info. Despite what you may think, I never sell anything I ain't already verified. So you can rest assured I won't sell you anything fishy. I look forward to doing business with you, Yozora. I'm always hanging out somewhere around here.
I see. Itsuki. Huh? Are you guys out shopping today?
Itsuki.
Hey, Kureha. I saw the footage from the tournament. This isn't the first time I've thought this, but you've got some real moves.
Thank you very much. It makes me happy to hear you say that, Itsuki.
How are you doing, Yozora? I was hoping I'd run into you.
Huh? Oh, are you looking for the Arphasis? Good day.
Hello. No, today I'm here for your master. You've got a superb...
Ah, Itsuki. Master is a wonderful person with a promising future. There's still a long way to go, but I'm helping Master become the greatest gunman in all of GGO. You needn't worry.
This Arphasis is set with a very unique algorithm, isn't it? Or perhaps it's because its master is unique, and that uniqueness rubbed off on it. So I wanted to ask you.
Itsuki, we need to get on to the meeting spot, or we won't make it in time.
Oh, right. Typin, can you cancel that for me, please? Hunting enemies is just so boring. But you promised! Everyone in the squadron has been looking forward to it. I know. Seems I can never catch a break. Then again, my luck's always been abysmal. Yozora, let's talk next time. Later.
When did you and Itsuki get so close? I think it's good to make friends, but can you talk to me too, you know? I've been here longer than you, so whenever you have a question, ask me first.
Fine then. Yozora, I have something I wanted to ask you. Will you join us in the upcoming SBC Flugel quest once it's been released? Appreciate the offer, but I don't think so. That's true.
According to the release information, it's a pretty high-level area. It certainly would be difficult for a beginner. You need to level up first. It also seems like you need an Arphasis unit for the SBC Flugel quest. Even if Yozora can't come, I think Ray would be a lot of help. Then again, if any Arphasis would do, you guys could just rent one. It's a shame, but I'd feel bad making Kirito and the others wait for Yozora to level up. Aren't you strong enough as you are, Kureha? You sure don't want to be one of the first ones inside the Flugel. Well, I want to, sure, but Yozora and I have been together for so long. I was the one who asked Yozora to join GGO, after all. Yozora, I'm going to help you out for a while. Together we should be able to build up EXP and funds pretty quickly. You guys make a good team. That's not it. It's just that I was the one who asked Yozora to join. So I've got to keep an eye on my friend. It's not that we want to mess with your plans, but Kirito isn't the only one who wants you guys to join us. We all do. To be honest, our levels just aren't high enough. No way. You're pretty high in the rankings, aren't you? There were many times when my skills covered for me in PvP fights. But I just did that for fun. I wasn't paying attention to how efficient I was. I bet I'm not too different from you, Kureha. Which is why we want to level up before the SBC Flugel is unlocked.
That's not to say we don't have ulterior motives. A Type X might be more useful than a rental in this quest.
There might even be a hidden event. And we all just became friends too. It's lonely doing quests without your friends. This is a huge event. It would be a lot more fun to do it together.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Then it's settled. Let's level up first. Don't forget to ready your weapons and items. Leave the maintenance up to me. So your Arphasis doesn't know about the new areas either. We need to gather in some intel. I'm getting kind of excited. Yozora, Let's try our best to join in on the SBC Flugel. You can count on me to do my utmost to support you, Master.
Let's do it. Now that I've purchased a few gadgets, we shall now accept the sub-quests. A hunting quest, a unique enemy quest, and the treasure quests. All right. Now we have mail from Stella, Kureha, Kirito, Asuna, Sinon, Lifa, Lisbeth, Silica, Yuki, Argo, Klein, Egil, Premier, Strea, Philia, Rain, and a whole host of other characters like Yamikaze, Musketeer X, Dime, Shirley, Clarence, Lievre, Alice, Yu-Gi-Oh! 7. Yuna. Eiji. And Sachi. But I think I'm gonna switch out Kirito and Kureha for... But some of these characters, gonna switch Stella, Kureha, and Kirito out for Straya, Silica, and Lisbeth. Now we shall head outside. Master! Oh. Master, what are you doing? Please try not to get ahead of me. The last thing we need for you to Unless I'm mistaken, I believe it was you who nearly got lost. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Daisy, an Arthasys Type X. Hey now, don't just go running off, you two. It's too dangerous around here. Rest assured, Master, my exercise routine values are set within safe parameters. At this speed, I anticipate no collisions or falls to occur whatsoever. You needn't worry about me. Well, there's another sort of danger that kitties like you can run into as well, you know. So for the time being, I don't want you leaving my side, understood? Yes, Master, understood. Excuse me, does that Arthasys over there, belong to you by any chance? I noticed it's a Type X, just like my own Daisy. Those are really rare. You know, virtually everybody in GGO's got their eyes on them.
You're quite perceptive.
I've heard the rumors about you. Apparently Lady Luck's taken a real shine to you despite you being so new to the game. But you know what they say, all good things must come to an end. If you don't watch your step, someone might just walk away with your Arthasys. Not much is publicly known about them, especially the Type X's, but I will say there are multiple ways for them to change hands here. Just like any other item in GGO.
So people really go after rare items, huh?
Wow. I knew you just got here, but you really are clueless, huh? You ever think about checking the notices in the governor's office? Arphasis units are sort of the biggest draw in GTO Space Major Update.
Right.
I mean, they only have an advanced adaptive AI installed that lets them think and act on their feet. No big deal. Not only that, but the Type X's specifically all have their own unique personalities. They're the stuff of dreams among programmers. Oh, is that so? And they can't assist their masters without pretty much anything you throw at them. Combat, assess, management. You name it, they can handle it. Why, from what I hear, some of their functionality is even derived from SAO's mental health counseling program, so they can... Is that true? I mean, that part's just a rumor above all else. But it is true that they're very intelligent when it comes to dealing with players' emotions. Long story short, Arphasis, especially the Type X's, are in huge demand in GGL right now. Whether it's for their looks, or their capabilities. They've had it all and then some. That's why it's generally not a good idea to just be walking around town with a Type X on the open. Unless you really, really, really know what you're doing, Buster. Not that it really matters in your case. Everybody already knows you have one. So there are only so many precautions you can take now. If you don't want to lose yours, I suggest getting stronger however you can. Ever consider joining up a strong squadron? Just a thought.
Thanks for the warning.
Look at you, all caring and considerate. I can always appreciate a player like you. Anyway, you can call me Zaliska. It's a pleasure. I noticed your Arphasis seems to have made friends with my own little Daisy. Interestingly, though. Indeed we have. It's the first time I've met another R-Type X like myself. If it's alright with you, I hope we can share lots of information with one another. Yes, I'd be glad to do that. What about you, though? You got a name by any chance? Well, my master's friends call me Ray. I have a real name as well, but only Master may call me that. Fair enough. Nice to meet you. Indeed, it's nice to meet you. Oh, isn't that nice? Seeing two Arphasis units just hanging out together like this? Although obviously their personalities are wildly different, being Type X's and all. It's interesting that it doesn't care for anyone else but its master calling it by its real name. I've never seen a Type X act like that before.
Oh, it's a unique one for sure.
I'm glad to hear that. Having such an accepting master is probably one reason why it's so lively around others. I'll be honest, I was a little concerned when I heard you got your hands on it as a new player. But it looks like I don't have anything to worry about. Master, our time is up now. Ah, you're right. I've got to log out for today. See you around, Ray.
Let's see what we got.
Yozora! Hey, Yozora, you there? It's Kureha! I've got something I want to ask you, so I'll be waiting for you in your room. Don't take too long.
Well now.
Alright then, just two things left to buy today.
We haven't hung out together in ages. This is a social event between characters. Let's meet with Rain.
Now Yuki. And now we shall hurry on back to our room for the time being. Now we get to start Arphasis parts. But I'm going to save things here and stop this game at the moment. So until next time, I hope you're prepared for more of the exciting adventures of Yozora. Until next time, bye for now.